How's it going, everybody? This is part 2 of my ultra-hard new game playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. For those of you on YouTube, there will be a timestamp in the description box below for when I get started into the gameplay. I'm going to do a brief recap, talk about why I'm doing this, and then we'll get started. It should only be a minute or so. So, Sunday night we started this. Learned a few things, some cool stuff. Aloy is motherless, was given to Rost, who is an outcast, and the tribe is forbidden by law to talk to them. So, to find out who her mother is, she goes to the Proving, wins the Proving by a narrow margin, becomes accepted into the tribe, and then we get attacked by cultists, and Rost presumably dies saving Aloy, who by pushing her off the side of a mountain. And she ends up getting taken in by, looks like the tribe elders, and they say something about it being dangerous for her to be so close to her mother or something like that. I don't remember the exact wording, but that's pretty much the short and skinny of it. So the reason I'm doing this on ultra hard, I normally don't play games on ultra hard. I usually go for the normal route and just experience the story of the game as exactly that, the story. That's what I'm in it for. But my oldest son has challenged me to play this game on the hardest difficulty. I played it once before, and I probably did it either on normal or easy then, and I remember almost nothing of the story. I remember small bits and pieces, but that's about it. And one of the things he requested that I do is have a death counter on screen. So there's the death counter right there on the screen in the bottom right corner. It is at 31 deaths because that's where I was at when I left off. Sunday night stream, so we're going to pick the death counter up from there at 31. I did okay. This game doesn't feel impossible hard. And 16 of the 31 deaths actually came in the last section of the stream. There was just that one section I had problems with, but there's 22 quests in the game. I made it through 4 Sunday night, so I'm going to try to get through another 4 tonight, and we'll go from there. So one last thing, mandatory here on the stream. Got myself a can of Mountain Day. Hopefully you've got yourself a beverage of choice if you're hanging back and watching this with me. I'm going to crack my Mountain Dew open right now while we wait for this to load. I'm going to take me a swig and we're going to get started. So the quest we are on now is the Womb of the Mountain.
Rost saved me. They must have found me before I bled out. But why is no one here? Where am I?
Real quick, I want to check something in my settings, audio. Okay, everything's already 100%. Okay. So I need to search for my focus.
My clothes. Good. But where's my focus? It's here. Okay.
Focus found.
Wait. Am I inside the sacred mountain? But only matriarchs are allowed inside.
Uh-oh.
I don't see my bow here. Or that damaged focus, the one I took off that killer. Where are they?
Probably going to be nothing in these other rooms. So the Sacred Mountain has doors just like the ruins of the ancient old ones that we found our focus in when Aloy was
I'm picking up some kind of signal.
just a wee lass.
There. With the rest of my things.
Alright, got our equipment back.
Now, what can you show me?
All commanders, halt excavations and proceed at once to the mission point. Avoid all contact with Nora savages, but if you are seen, kill every witness. Target imaging attached. Do not fail.
Target imaging.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
They saw me through Owen's focus.
That son of a bitch.
How is that possible?
Then make it quick. I'm heading in.
Hold for identiscan.
You need to stop listening to Ted and start listening to me.
Where's this from? And when? Are you my mother?
Oh, shit.
Why try to kill me just because I look like you?
Aloy, you are awake.
You brought me here?
Quickly, you must follow.
To where?
To the place where you were born.
Got a feeling shit's about to get serious.
Saying I was born here, inside the mountain.
It is easier if I show you.
I think I remember this. Now that I'm getting closer to it, but
Why did you
I'm gonna
bring
wait
me
and see.
It seemed you were dying, and to die near one's mother is sacred. Lantra fought it, of course, but Jezza sided with me.
Is my mother here? Am I going to meet her?
It's complicated. Please, just follow me.
So I like the design of this stuff because, like, you can see, you know, like the walls of the original, like, complex, and obviously the doors still work and all that, but, like, you can tell that it's been there for a very long time, you know, because you've got, you know, like, cave features in here, but the cave features and the actual, like, architecture are blended really well, you know, to, like, show how old it is.
Does my mother look like me, but with short hair?
I don't see how that could be. You were not born of a woman, Aloy. The mountain is your mother.
What? What are you talking about?
Come.
What is this place?
The great chamber, where All Mother slew the metal devil and gave birth to you. Aloy, the Proving Massacre was just the first of many disasters. The war party we sent after the killers was ambushed and slaughtered.
But what does that have to do with where I was born?
My hope is everything. This is where we found you. We heard your cries, came to look, and there you were.
Just lying there?
Yes.
You mean I came from behind the door?
Always, that is what I have believed. That you came from the womb of the mountain. A gift from All-Mother herself. But others, like Lansra, feared that a darker power put you here. Not a gift, but a curse.
But this isn't a goddess.
Aloy!
It's a door. With people behind it. My mother?
Oh.
Hold for identiscan.
The goddess speaks.
Just like the woman I saw.
Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Identity cannot be confirmed.
Oh,
Entry
fucking
denied.
course.
No, no. Please.
Aloy, All-Mother spoke to you, as if she knew you.
Were you not listening? It didn't recognize me.
Because of corruption. The goddess's own words. Surely, if you heal this corruption, she will see you clearly.
And how would I do that?
You said you've had visions. Of a woman with short hair.
The killers came for me because I look like her.
But their power is overwhelming. Is there no other trail to follow?
Owen. He was one of the outsiders. The night before the proving. The killer saw me through his eyes. He lives in Meridian.
So you will have to leave the sacred land.
I've been an outcast all my life. Why not an exile too?
Shh. There is another way. Come, and we will make it so.
You said
Okay.
the tribe was on the brink of extinction. What happened?
After the massacre at the Proving, a great war party was sent after the killers. Less than half survived.
How was the war party defeated?
The killers do not fight alone. Somehow they have a power over the machines, corrupting them, driving them mad.
So the killers got away?
Yes. And now the only plan my sister matriarchs can agree to is to sing the Hymn of Atonement and beg for All-Mother's mercy, as though she would not want us to help ourselves.
Then, what's your plan?
This was my plan. To show you where you were born and loose you to follow the destiny All-Mother intended for you. The other High Matriarchs are waiting for us. Let me do the talking.
That's going to get interesting. Got a feeling they're not going to be on board with that.
It is done?
Yes. I showed her. Sisters, the goddess spoke to Aloy. Told her to heal the corruption.
Ha! But how is she to do that?
She will have to journey beyond our sacred land.
A seeker? If the goddess spoke, it must be so.
You would name this thing a seeker?
Sister!
For once, Lansra, join with us.
This will be your sin, not mine. Send her seeking, and may she never be seen again.
What the hell is her problem?
Aloy, by the holy grace of the one goddess, we hereby anoint you a seeker of the Nora tribe.
No barrier can now stay you from your sacred task. May All Mother protect you and sustain you. Stay true. I will make ready for the hymn. Our homes lie with you.
So the leader of that cult clan, he got her neck a little bit with a knife. You can see a
Tirsa
scar there
wants a
now.
secret.
Little detail I can appreciate.
You are. And here is your mark. In times of great need, the High Matriarchs may anoint a seeker. A worthy brave sent forth to accomplish a great purpose. No matter where that purpose might take her.
Even beyond the borders of the sacred land?
Yes. And with the right to return when you are done, or as the need arises.
Other seekers.
Have there been other seekers?
There have, but they are rare, and most who set out are never heard from again.
Was Rost a seeker?
No, not a seeker.
What are you not telling me?
This is not the time, Aloy. Perhaps another day.
Of course.
What was done with Rost's body?
I'm afraid there was very little left to recover. But what there was, we buried at the place where he raised you, with flowers on the grave.
Thank you. So I can go anywhere at all? No restrictions?
Even to forbidden places, like the tainted lands beyond All Mother's sight, or the ruins of the metal world.
I see. Why are the ruins of the metal world forbidden?
They are blighted places, Aloy. Dark and wicked, like the children of metal who built them. When they rebelled and tried to murder All Mother, her wrath leveled their cities, but could not cleanse their sin. Their ancient spite haunts those ruins, ready to ensnare anyone foolish enough to enter them.
But I've been in a ruin. It looked a lot like the inside of All Mother.
That cannot be so.
It is.
Then, this is something beyond my understanding. I will trust you to reveal the truth.
Why are the lands beyond Nora territory called tainted?
Is it not obvious? Our land is sacred. We live in sight of the one goddess, All Mother, source of all that lives. Beyond her sight lies a vast fallen land, spiritually tainted. That is why it is against tribal law to leave. But the Seeker blessing will protect you.
You said the Nora sent a war party after the killers.
Yes. But it was ambushed and overrun. Very few escaped alive. And most that did were wounded.
Do you know where the killers went?
No. But you could ask Varl, one of the braves guarding the gates of the Embrace. He survived the ambush. He would know more.
Okay.
So many have suffered. Is there anything I can do to help?
What is most important is for you to fulfill the purpose All Mother has intended for you.
I don't know what that means any more than you do.
Then you must find out. If, however, you sense that part of your purpose is to help the tribe, by all means do so. I have no doubt you will find people in need throughout the Embrace.
I should be on my way.
From here, you must go to the gates of the Embrace. Speak to Varl, and he will point the way to Meridian. If any Nora tries to stand in your way, Aloy, make sure they know you are a Seeker.
Oh, I will. Thank you, Tirsa, for all you've done.
May All Mother bless you and watch over you.
So Grim, did you catch the bit there at the beginning in the mountain?
Soon begin. It drives them mad. Purify your hearts. Soon we will beg forgiveness for the sins that brought such misery on the tribe. When we hear the matriarchs lift their voices, we will join ours to theirs.
The outcast girl. So she survived her wounds.
Save these for the trail.
She saved many lives. The tribe is lucky to have her.
We're going to be gathering a lot of resources because I feel like I'm going to need them.
Washes away the taste of metal.
We still don't know who sent these faithless murderers to our sacred land.
I will take all of that.
Aloy! Aloy!
Teb?
All Mother be praised.
What
I
up,
heard
Teb?
the rumors, but I didn't know for sure until I saw you just now. I'm glad to see you're okay. And you're even wearing the tunic I stitched for you. I'm honored.
What sort of rumors did you hear?
That you were wounded. Expected to die. And then, High Matriarch Tirsa insisted that you be allowed to heal inside All Mother. Huh. That caused a stir. Only matriarchs are allowed to enter the mountain. But you deserve the honor. The survivors had told everyone how you fought to save them.
I wasn't the only one to fight.
No. They spoke of Bast and Vala, too.
And Rost, the man who raised me. He fought to save me, and he died for it.
The survivors didn't speak of him, but I remember him. He was there that day when you saved me. I remember he stepped in front of you when my father started yelling. If by dying he saved your life, Aloy, I don't think he regretted it.
Okay.
I should be
Bye,
on my
Teb.
way, Teb.
I got things to do.
The outcast approach. Ignore her. Continue the report.
There are rumors of a demon loose in the embrace. A thing of dark metal that corrupts every machine it touches.
Where did it come from? Oh, Mother, please, hear our song. It is here at Mother's watch that we will make our stand.
So far, 8 groups have arrived from the Mother's Watch to join the Hymn of Atonement, and more are on the way.
Good. All true Nora will lift their voices in song.
She's still here.
I don't care.
I need the gate opened.
Since when has any outcast's need been my concern?
Since I was made a seeker.
Since I was anointed a seeker. Now open the gate.
You? A seeker? Have Tirsa and Jezza gone insane? Bad enough that they let you run in the proving. But to nurse you back to health inside the sacred mountain? No wonder a curse is upon us and children lie dead under cairns of stone.
And where were you when those children were being slaughtered? Or the war party ambushed? Guarding your little gate here?
I am the Nora War Chief, and this gate is Mother's watch.
I have been anointed a seeker by the High Matriarchs, so do as I say and open the gate, or we will settle this in blood.
The sooner you're gone from here, the better.
What was that?
Oh yeah, that looks fantastic.
Sound the alarm!
Dude looks like he's about to shit his pants, but he's supposed to be a war chief.
goddess! What's it doing to them?
Taking control.
Brace yourselves!
I don't think your arrows are going to do much.
What have we brought on us now? This curse? Kill them, Braves! Kill them all! Braves, ready yourselves! Today we fight a curse! A demon! Oh, Mother, give us strength!
Won't be long. Gotta get in position.
Attack! Watch the Striders! It's driven them mad!
Shit! Just got gored by the damn thing.
Braves, ready yourselves! Today we fight a curse! A demon! Oh, Mother, give us strength!
Won't be long. Gotta get in position. Here it comes.
Coming! Attack! Watch the Striders! It's driven them mad!
All right. Oh, this is going to be a chore.
Braves, ready yourselves! Today we fight a curse! A demon! Oh, Mother, give us strength!
Won't be long. Gotta get in position. Here it comes.
Attack! Watch the Striders! It's driven them mad!
This thing's hurling boulders at me. Okay, I think all the Striders are dead, so it's just this thing that's left. And at least I got some help. Oh, wrong thing. Well, that was a wasted potion. Dying. Finally.
For the goddess.
Well, only died
How
twice.
did a machine like that take control
Could have been
of
worse.
Striders?
For the goddess.
I need to know how that machine took possession of those Striders.
And we'll find out, Aloy. Just hold on. We're getting stuff.
Maybe my focus can tell me how that machine controlled the other ones. I'll find a use for you.
I like how it collapsed on top of the house.
How does it possess other machines? What's its secret? How'd you do it? Show me. You made them obey you. How? This. You did it with this. It's connecting to my focus. Then I could use this. It's worth a shot. Couple loops of wire. Looks like it'll hold. I just need to test it.
Aloy, how did you do that? You killed that demon. Pulled its guts from the carcass.
The way it controls other machines. I think I figured it out. But I need to test it on a machine.
Plenty of striders along the path to the gates of the Embrace, I guess.
Exactly. And the gates are where I'll be headed anyway. I need to speak to Varl.
I always knew you were different, Aloy, but...
But what?
I think you're a blessing from All Mother. No matter what Resh says.
Well, Resh is an asshole.
Thank you, Teb. But I have to go now.
I know you do. And my thoughts go with you.
How can you tell if the machine...
Braves! I want that gate repaired immediately. I don't care if you have to bandage it together. Get it done.
I need to test this device. See what it can do.
Merchant? Of course, I ain't got enough shards for nothing. Okay, I need to go into my crafting menu and let's see, I can modify this with 12% damage coil, 40% handling coil, or 34% handling coil. Let's go with a damage coil. Because more damage would be great. And I guess we'll throw this handling coil on this. Notebook. Oh, okay, so machine catalog, collectibles, data points, game progression, and statistics. Okay. Ah, that'll probably come in handy at some point. So it's got these corruptors have a heat core that gets exposed when the machine overheats. Hitting it when exposed causes massive damage. Neat. Skills. Okay, let's check out these skills, because I haven't added anything to this, and I'm almost to level 8 by now. So, press R1 to perform a silent strike, take down on small machines and humans, or deal high damage to medium enemies. So I'd be able to sneak up to watchers and take those out. Time slows down while aiming during a jump or a slide. Landing from a fall or jump is completely silent. All of that will come in handy. When aiming, toggle with R3 to slow down time. Definitely going to want that. Use R1 for high damage attack on down enemies. Light spear attacks have an increased chance to knock off armor and components. I want all of these. Use the exclamation point from the tools menu to lure a single enemy to your position. The target will be the closest, most centered in Aloy's view. Speeds up healing from the medicine pouch. Additional natural resources when foraging. Gather resources and search down enemies while mounted. And shard salvager. Disassemble resources and modifications to 50% of their metal shard value. Well, I've got 11 points, so I definitely want this one. Well, during a jump or a slide. I'll get that one because I feel like the next skills will come in handy. You know what? We'll get that one too. Slow down time, yes. Critical hit, yes. 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 And yes. Mount repair. I've got 3 skills left. Move faster while holding a heavy weapon. Critical hits deal more damage. Light spear attacks have a greatly increased chance to knock off armor and components. Chance for extra resources when looting down enemies and mount repair. Let's go with critical hits deal more damage. And we'll go with shard salvager. Because then hopefully I can upgrade my weapons a little faster. So yeah, all of these, looks like a lot of these things are all just for trading with merchants and crafting stuff. Fast travel pack. Well, I just heard some thunder here. So, if the stream drops out, it's because I lost power. Hopefully that does not happen. Okay. Let's continue on.
Rom! It's your sister, Olara!
Test the override device on a machine.
Stocking up. Striders. I can test the override device on them.
Override Striders to use as mounts by approaching undetected and using triangle when prompted.
Nice and quiet. Okay, here it goes! Come on, come on.
Oh, I'm supposed to hold it. It doesn't tell me to hold it.
It worked! It's not hostile. Seems almost tame.
Oh, hell
There
yeah.
we go. That a boy. That's more like it.
Mecha horsey.
Yeah! 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 Ride! This Strider is fast! This beats walking. I should try overriding other kinds of machines. Probably can't ride them all, but I might find a use for them.
I got me a mecha horsey.
Sounds of fighting. Just
Watch yourselves! Bring it closer! Closer!
Varl, I take it?
Am I seeing things? Or were you riding that Strider when you came through the gate?
I was. It's hard to explain.
I imagine so. Strange times we live in. We who've survived. I recognize you, of course. Aloy, the outcast who won the proving. I'm glad to see you survived your wounds.
High Matriarch Tirsa said you might know the way to Meridian.
The capital of the Carja Sundom? You seek exile?
No. A traitor named Olin.
I'll fill you in here in just a
The
minute.
Matriarchs made me a seeker so I could go after him.
Huh. Well, then you should head north to Mother's Crown. If you make it, talk to Maria. She'll point the way.
If I make it?
The trail is dangerous. Ever since the War Party massacre, our lands go unpatrolled, and our borders unguarded. We have no war chief to lead us.
Isn't that Resh's job?
Ugh. Only because Sona went missing. Now, I'd go after her myself, but she ordered me to hold this gate with my life. And so I have.
You said I won the proving. How did you know that?
I spoke to survivors. They said you fought bravely, as did Bast. And my sister.
Your sister was Vala? I'm very sorry. I liked her. I think we might have even become friends. If we'd had a chance.
Thank you. She died saving others. There is no better death.
Okay.
I should be on my way.
I'd like to sit
Aloy,
around and talk, but
before you make
got
the
things to
journey to
do.
Mother's Crown and beyond, is there any chance you could search for Sona? The tribe needs her leadership. I'd go after her myself if she hadn't commanded me to hold this gate at all costs.
Where was she last seen?
The War Party massacre site. A wooded hollow across from Devil's Thirst, on this side of the river. You might be able to pick up her trail there. She went after the killers who attacked the Proving, who killed those we love, who tried to kill you.
I get it, Varl. I'll see what I can do.
okay. Well, oh, so this is gonna be like Assassin's Creed Origins, where I need to be a certain level in order to proceed with the main quest. That's fantastic. So I guess we'll do this. We'll start there. So anyways, did you catch the beginning of the stream?
May the goddess protect.
My whole life. all of it in the embrace. The world just got bigger. But mostly more dangerous.
There was some pretty heavy stuff right at the very beginning.
Are you all right, Hunter? Were you injured when the war party was ambushed?
Not exactly. And I'm not a hunter, or a brave, or anything really. You shouldn't even be talking to me.
Well, whoever you are, you're hurt. What happened?
My name's Kren. I thought I'd have a go at the trials at the hunting grounds over the rise, you know, hone my skills. It didn't go very well.
Why did you say you weren't anything at all, and that I shouldn't talk to you?
I stole a bow, okay? And got cast out. This was before the proving, so now I can't even fight for my tribe in its time of need. I have to live in the wild by myself, which is why I wanted some training. Honestly, I'm just glad the Keeper would talk to me. I think he might be in exile or something. He doesn't seem to care about the laws of the matriarchs.
Things aren't exactly going your way, are they? Is there anything I can do to help?
No. He'll be all right. My father always said All Mother had a plan for me. Before he got run over by a strider, anyway.
I need to get going, Kren.
All right. Be careful. Especially if you're heading north. And be sure to hit the hunting grounds if you want to train up.
So, Aloy woke up inside the sacred mountain. And, controls on this Strider aren't the greatest. But she found the one focus she stole from one of the or looted from one of the cult members, and she saw a hologram or a holographic projection of like the cult leader basically saying, you know, hey, this is your target, and it was Aloy. And then it showed another projection of another woman that looked just like her. And it said it was a 99.47 match. So she's like, is that my mother? And then the elder showed up and told her, I'm going to take you to the place where you were born, but you weren't born of a mother, you were born of the mountain. And so they said they walked into where that door was, and Aloy was just there. As a gift from All Mother, she says. And so the door then scanned Aloy and said basically the same thing she saw in the projection of the other woman. And so she was hoping that, you know, it would scan her and she could get in through the door, but it said like the memory of this thing is corrupted or whatever. And so she needs to, you know, free All Mother from its corruption or whatever, to be able to for it to recognize her so she can get through the door. At that point, the matriarchs anointed her as a seeker of the tribe, basically giving her the freedom to go wherever, whenever, and come back and all that stuff. And then a corruptor showed up, and we dealt with that, and we got a piece from the corruptor on the end of our spear, so I can now take control of other machines. Which is why now I have a mecha horse. Yeah, it was pretty intense. Because not only was there the Corruptor, there was also like 4 Striders that it also took over. So I had to deal with like 4 Striders and the Corruptor all at once. But only died twice, so not bad. Not a bad start. And now, unfortunately, I was given like 2 quests. I'm a level 7 right now, and it's basically saying, hey, you need to be a level 12 in order to do this other one. So it's kind of like the,
That man. He doesn't look Nora.
like the Assassin's Creed RPG style where, oh yeah, you can go wherever you want, but you need to be a certain level to do shit. Down, down.
That must be Devil's Thirst.
Oh, my Strider took out the other one. That thing will actually defend itself. Sweet. Looks like it's not doing too hot, though. I know one of the skills that I can get when I level up is repairing my mounts, so I might have to do that. Got him.
The Nora village, up on the heights.
What the hell is that? Sure, go ahead and just, you know... Oh, that's a grazer. Okay. Go ahead and just make a scene. Yeah, why not? Fantastic. So I guess my Strider's just going to go rogue whenever it wants. Great. And it looks like when you die, your respawn points are your last campfire. So just lost all those resources that I picked up.
Hardy little plant.
Fantastic.
You'll help. them soon enough.
So yeah, I'm gonna be making a quick save at every single campsite or campfire that I find.
Is that a corpse at his feet? My focus is picking up some kind of signal. Maybe I can scan it. That signal. Where is it coming from? Those ruins. That must be Devil's Thirst. A city of the old ones. Of the metal world.
Where was that signal?
They're scanning for me.
There it is, over there. I think I can leap onto the tall neck from here. Oh, shit. Alright, well, let's try this again. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of it a little bit.
This should be a good spot for jumping onto the tall neck. Okay, time to climb up to its head. Just give me a moment, and I'll be off your back.
So these are basically your, like, Assassin's Creed viewpoints. On a much larger scale. Okay, so these are undiscovered. Those are undiscovered and undiscovered. Okay, and the massacre site is there, so I'm not too far from that. Oh yeah, I'm having a good time with this game. You know, they actually make, it's like, I think it costs like $150 or something like that, but they actually make a Lego set of these tall necks that you can buy. Because they basically redid this game in Lego form, so it's Lego Horizon Adventures or Lego Horizon something or other. My oldest son has that one too on the Nintendo Switch, I think is what he's got it on. But you can get that on, I think, every platform.
Forget about traveling light.
Never been one for the Lego games myself, but from what I've gathered, they did a pretty good job with it. And so yeah, there was some Lego set crossover stuff.
I've got to put up a fight.
Damn it.
Here we go again.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Get out of here.
A known village up on the heights.
Sweet. Yeah, I do believe it. It's like a, I think they called it a retelling of the first game of this one, in Lego form. shit, he's gonna kill me. Yep. Alright, well, let's stay away from that guy.
These will keep.
PSP Lego Pirates of the Caribbean game. It's not a masterpiece, but found it enjoying a lot more than ever thought you would. I played Lego Batman with the kids for a bit. I did play a little bit of the Horizon one because they I think pretty much all of the Lego games I think are co-op to some degree. So I did play a little bit of the Lego one. I've also played a little bit of Lego Batman. Yeah, so I'm familiar with them, and they're just not my thing, but they're not bad though, you know, for what they are.
New plan.
Couldn't even see what it was I picked up. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to want some more bows. Or some more arrows, that's for sure. Yeah, I'd like to know what I picked up out of that thing. Unless maybe I didn't get everything out of it, because I don't think I got everything out of it. Because I think my my inventory, like my resources, is full. So now let's disassemble a couple things then.
I can get out of this.
The ancient bright bracelet and an ancient toothpick. This common item of the ancients offers good value when sold to merchants. So yeah, that's a watch. And that looks like an old Swiss Army knife or something. An old multi-tool with a corkscrew but it's an ancient toothpick. Wonder if it was a cheap gold watch. Y'all just go away now.
I thought they'd go on forever. Grab this now. Now they're hunting me.
Sweet. I'm gonna let him just try to kick their asses. If they're focused on him, they won't be focused on me. Right? Yeah, that's a hell of a toothpick.
Where the war party got massacred. Such destruction. Lots of machines. All controlled by the killers. Maybe the war chief, they sent a stampede of them down the slope. The Nora managed to take down a crafter. But not before the killers used it to send the other machines against them.
Brave! Let us speak! The dead and wounded all cleared away. Are there no more Braves or healers here?
Just me. You're hurt. What happened?
I didn't. It's madness out there. War Chief Sona sent me back to report. I'm no good to her like this.
Varl told me that the war chief tracked the killers. Did she find them?
We followed their trail, but again and again they sent corrupted machines to attack us. My wounds started to slow me down, so the war chief sent me back to let others know she hasn't given up the fight.
So, you were here when the war party was ambushed?
I was. I thought after the proving there could be no darker day, but I was wrong. The war chief was delayed gathering the rear guard. Eager for revenge, the Braves in the lead fell into the trap. Dozens lost in minutes. If Sona hadn't arrived and rallied us, no one would have survived.
Varl sent me to look for Sona. Do you know where she is now?
All I can tell you is where we parted. Near the metal tower, southeast of the ruins at Devil's Thirst. Look to the rise behind it with a lone boulder. I'll head for the embrace and report what I know to Varl and the others. May All Mother lend you strength. You'll need it, going alone.
Alright, so now I guess we gotta go right back to where I was already at. Over by Devil's Thirst.
I'll tuck that away. Just stay out of their way for now.
You just keep going that way, bud.
Okay, they're heading back.
I'm gonna wait right here for you.
Uh-oh, spotted.
At least that one there might prove to be a distraction for me. Campfire. Need to get to that campfire in case I die.
Saving these for the trail.
Okay, so now we've got text data points. The Hare May program attracting young people back to New Zealand. Auckland, January 1st, 2062. Analyst Cameron was barely 3 years old when her family fled the 2036 submergence. Now she's come back. We joke it's not New Zealand anymore. It's New Zealand, but that's just having a laugh. For the first time in my life, I feel like I'm home. Cameron is one of the approximately 17,000 young Kiwi transplant participating in the New Zealand government's Hare Mai program, which offers tax incentives to displaced New Zealanders for returning home. The program is the brainchild of Prime Minister Tama Zagata, who is widely credited with facilitating the revitalization of Auckland and Christchurch through the risky post-Citarum River disaster investment in the nanotech construction industry. It's time to let the world know we're still here. Syndicata of the program, our nation is strong. Not even the die-off could bring us down. We've rebuilt and our doors are open. Okay, cool. Ancient debris, an ancient ring.
Good. I can use this.
Is that an old water tower?
This must be the rise Sona's runner told me about.
There's something up there. Ah, there, right there. I was gonna say, there's something up there. How do I get to it? Oh. Sweet. Refugee Museum opens. London, May 8th, 2060. I'm not going to have a chance to read all of these. Like, that's just going to take up a lot of time, so I'll give it about 5 seconds and then scroll down and give it another 5 seconds and scroll down. So if you're watching this back and you want to read them, you'll have the opportunity to do so. So there's the whole thing. And here, I finally had my medicine pouch completely full, and then I fall off of that thing, and there goes the majority
Good
of
for
it.
an old remedy. The war chief stopped here. They must have taken a moment to rest. Couldn't have been easy, going on after the ambush. That old bow has seen a lot of action. No one would have left it willingly. Soon as taken losses. Arrow shards. Braves were crafting ammunition here. Dressings for wounds. The runner wasn't the only one who got hurt.
All this stuff looks anciently ancient.
I could follow. I should try my focus. Tracks. Boots and blood. Looks like Sona and her braves headed for that ridge.
Oh, shit. Oh, come on. I was in the middle of an animation. You're gonna do me like that? Seriously? I didn't know they could kill me after they were dead. A real long negative review on Steam. That's right.
That's it. Nothing to see here.
Took them both down without a hit this time. All right, let me wait for him to stop sparking so I don't die again.
Dead sawtooth. Maybe Sona took it out. She could be close.
Great, great.
You're lucky I happened by. One heartbeat more, and that sawtooth would have torn you apart.
Half a heartbeat more and I would have killed it myself.
Yeah.
So you're War Chief Sona? Varl asked me to find you.
Has he held the gate?
He has, bravely. I saw him kill a corrupted machine himself. But he worries for you.
Our tribe needs strength, not sentiment. I've tracked some of the killers who struck the Proving. I crave vengeance. Do you?
You have no idea.
Show me then. Lend me your strength. Follow. The killers are just across this ridge, digging the cursed earth. The sin of the ancients is buried in that soil. Corrupter demons.
I know of them. I killed one at Mother's Watch.
A bold claim. I wonder if you'll live up to it.
Okay, I've got two skill points. Further reduces your visibility to enemies when crouching. I feel like that's going to come in handy. We'll do that. I feel like, I mean...
These are helpful. Bitter, though.
I'm on ultra hard, so I know everything's scaled up, but I feel like the, that's one of the things that's fairly unbalanced. The enemies just have a ridiculous... Like, the machines just have a ridiculous sense of how close I am to them.
Keep that for later.
Hours ago, I sent Braves into hiding in the trees below. On my signal, they'll attack. The enemy and their demonic machines outnumber us, but we will have fury on our side.
We could have more than that.
Explain.
That's Blaze. What we used to burn, they used to blast. It's how they dug out this pit.
So we put fire to it and then?
Boom.
Then
it blows up.
Begin.
What do you do?
Whoa, wait. Let's not rush. Give me some time to make an approach. If I end up alerting them, open fire.
All right. Let's see what you can do.
I want to see if I could possibly override one of their machines. I'm guessing since they're already corrupted, I probably can't.
Heard something above.
Yeah, I can only strike them.
Slippery one!
Here we are. Before the shadow.
Got you located.
Jesus. Wasn't aware that thing had a laser beam on it. Well, since that didn't work,
be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Sweet. Probably going to regret this decision, but we're going to take the fight to them.
Eyes up! Get over on us!
Yep. I don't think so. I don't think there was a yelling gun.
What was it?
Oh, I would love to get a hold of a yelling gun right about now.
You can see them. They can't see you.
By the goddess, get down!
I swear, half of these shots should be landing, and they're not. I think all that's left might be the machines. Alright, there went the scrapper.
Might have to climb the...
Is that all of them? No, I still feel like there's something.
Got one right here!
There's got to be something else because my quest hasn't updated yet.
Here we are! Yeah!
Alright. Now they're dead.
This wasn't all the killers. I counted more at the War Party massacre. If I have to chase their filthy shadows from here to Spear's Reach, I will.
You're hurt. Losing blood.
My health is not your concern.
No one doubts your determination, but you need rest.
She's right, War Chief. Give your wounds time to close.
Val, what are you doing here? I ordered you to hold that gate with your life.
And so I did, until the runner you sent returned with news of his encounter with Aloy and your location. I left the gate well guarded. My place is here, with you, with our vengeance. Am I not owed that?
Maybe I should have a look around. See if I can figure out where the rest of the killers are.
Do as you wish. Everyone else does.
Mother.
Commanders, Over the past month, accidental blaze explosions have killed 12 men. Here in the Ring of Metal, I've taken the precaution of placing our entire stockpile in a covered shelter, safe from stray sparks and lightning. And I've posted guards to control access. I urge you to take similar measures, or suffer the consequences. Supply Master Thrawn, out.
A blaze stockpile inside their base. Sabotage that, and we win. I found something. The rest of the killers are camped inside a ring of metal. Any idea what that means?
Damn them. The Ring of Metal lies in the ruins of Devil's Grief. That ground is taboo.
Of course it is.
I will return to the matriarchs. Beg them to make an exception.
There's no time for that.
Blood spilled calls for blood spilled. If the ground is cursed, then let our vengeance sanctify it.
You blaspheme.
Please, War Chief, break the taboo.
Devil's Grief is a cursed place. But maybe Aloy's secret blessing can protect us. I'll send scouts ahead. Our force will assemble at the cliff above Red Echoes and launch our attack from there.
Sounds like a plan. See you there.
Okay. Okay, so this quest, even though it said it was a main quest, actually isn't in my main quest list that I have. That one is. But it looks like there's only 2 quests for the Nora tribe, and it's these 2 to avenge the the massacre from the Proving. Let's take a look at our quest book here real quick. Yeah, level 12 and level 12 for both of these. And I'm currently level 9. So we're going to go into this apparently under-equipped.
Got too much already.
Okay, yeah, let me upgrade that. Give me some more resource room, and then we won't upgrade that just yet.
This scrapes. Laurel spoke of a bandit camp and some metal ruins. That must be the place there. Best keep an eye out around here.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that alone for now.
Oh, useful. Easier when I was a kid. Save these for the trail.
All right, made it to Mother's Crown.
Mother's Crown. Feels more like a military camp. So many wounded.
Here she is. They made her a seeker.
Behind their fortune.
Come here, girl. Let's have a look at you.
Nora will fight the spreading corruption.
Why are we even wondering? The killers.
The girl with the mark of a seeker. The Sentinel saw you coming.
You're Maria. Varl told me you'd know the way to Meridian.
The Karja capital. West will take you to it, but their soldiers will stop you long before you get there.
They can try.
No, what I mean is there's a Karja fort that guards the pass between east and west. Word is the Karja have sealed the gate out of fear of the corrupted machines infesting our sacred land.
So if I clear out the corrupted machines, they'll open the border?
I suppose. But I can't spare any braves to help you.
Who said I needed help?
You'll clear the valley, all by yourself.
I'm good with a bow.
For your sake? Better than good, I hope.
Oh, great.
I should be going.
All right. Be careful out there, Aloy. I hope you find whatever it is you're after.
Corruption allows machines to attack. Never seen anything like it.
So I got to clear 2 corrupted zones. Level 15. Level 15. Level 20. And I'm going to take a wild guess and say that there's probably a corruptor in here that I'm going to have to deal with. And I'm going to have to do this all on my own.
So many dead. And we still don't know who sent the killers or where they came from.
Well, I hope you see anything you like.
Well, let's sell that. Sell all of these. Suppose I can sell the ancient bracelet. And the ancient toothpick and the ancient ring. And what does that give me? 729 shards. I can buy the war bow. And it looks like the war bow, low damage weapon that fires elemental payloads, best used to put targets into vulnerable states, providing a valuable combat advantage. So this looks like it does shock damage. A sharp shot bow, slow firing but highly accurate bow, is best used for long range combat when target precision is critical. Close range bolt gun that fires multiple projectiles with each shot and is best used when accuracy is not as important as landing multiple hits. And Karja hunter bow. This lightweight bow trades power for faster reload and firing time and is good for short to medium range combat. And then we've also got a sling. Lobs elemental bombs with a large area of effect, best used to inflict elemental states on targets, making them vulnerable for follow-up attacks. Tie down machines and immobilize them. Larger targets require more ropes. Attacking a tied machine will reduce the immobilization time. Can be modified. Already have a tripcaster. Okay, I feel like this warbow could come in handy. So we're going to try that. Because if I can use the warbow...
Well, I'll be off. I hope business
to
picks
put
up.
them into a stun
Thanks.
state,
Me
then I
too.
can use the fire arrows to target their...
That corruption hanging off them.
My own damn fault. Should have got out of there.
to, you know, target their blaze canisters.
I said I'd meet Varl and Sona near Red Echoes.
Okay, I'm in the corrupted zone.
Might need that.
I do have one skill point.
Those machines. You can see the corruption coming off them like smoke. Time to clear them out. Here they come. Flames burn stronger than usual. The flames, they're burning it.
Oh, that wasn't so bad. Reached level 10. Woohoo.
This poison seems almost to eat away at metal. Maybe that's what drives the machines mad. Might find a way to use it someday.
Well, let's head over to the next one.
These will keep. Being able to override you would help. Now where would I learn that?
Oh, I can't override these ones? That's dumb. Well, then you can die. Those are pretty easy to take out because of how many blaze canisters they have. They're easy to target, and you know, being able to slow down time is pretty lit and extremely helpful.
I think I'm in the clear.
Damn, he's kicking its ass.
For later.
Got it. And it almost got me. What? Must have missed its blaze tank. Alright, you. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna get the hell out of here.
Keep quiet now.
Campfire discovered. Where?
Just go about your business.
Oh, of course, right there in the middle of all this shit. A freeze canister and drill horns.
You'll do.
freaking 2 sawtooths? Yeah, I don't want any part of that. Okay, looks like we got some corrupted watchers up there.
Here they come. Corrupted watchers.
Corrupted scrapper.
Fascinating, if they weren't looking for me.
I can't die here, because if I do, my last, like, campfire was quite a ways away. And it looks like there's one nearby. Yeah, right here in this corrupted zone. So its body is weak to fire. Power cell is weak to shock and a radar. Wrong button. Well, if its power cell is weak to this, the power cell is on its ass.
Gotcha.
Shit. Well, what did you discover, Grim? Is she a voice actress we would recognize from something else? Okay, so what was interesting, though, was I shot it in its ass in the power cell, and it looked like it generated like an EMP blast or something. And it immobilized everything around it for a second. One of your main followers in the Outer Worlds. Okay.
Back to your business.
voiced the character in the in a DLC for Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Tina Diduka in Fallout 4, and character in The Last of Us Part 2. It's got some pretty prominent games in there. Okay, now I need to deal with these damn scrappers. But the lit thing about getting rid of these watchers is now I can get to this campsite. So if I die, I respawn here. So that's lit. Whoa, shit. Oh, we got something else. Oh, we got all... Are all those corrupted too? Wow, dude. Oh, really? You're gonna respawn me right next to the damn thing. That's some bullshit. Oh, and the Watchers are back? Come on, dude. You know what? I'm just gonna take the death. How you gonna just respawn me next to everything? That is some bullshit. Now the question is, where did they go? Right there. Yeah, come on over here.
Come on, then.
Oh, come on. Okay, so I can at least take them out with a stealth attack. That's helpful. This spawn location, however, is not helpful. This is dumb. So, let's run for our life. Immediately. There.
I've done what I can to cleanse this valley of corruption. Time to see if the Carja Fort will let me pass over the mountains.
That was a pain in the ass. But we got it done, though.
I am invincible!
Didn't take a whole lot of damage either, so that's good. Now let's go ahead and make another quick save so we don't have to do this bullshit again. So it looks like my medium attack can take out at least where was it? Small machine. Okay, so it's a complete takedown on small machines and high damage to medium machines. Were those scrappers medium or small machines? Don't know if it's going to tell me that. Shooting these canisters with a freeze arrow will trigger an explosion, freezing anything in the area. Okay, that quest is over there, I think.
Stocking up.
I like how my medicine pouch, I can just keep adding to it. So I've got like a whole health bar's worth, and I can add more to that. You know, and it's not just, okay, you've got an extra health bar, that's all you need. It's like, I'm sure there's a limit to it, but I haven't hit that limit yet.
Sounds of fighting. Has something attacked the Carja Fort?
You know what? I think I remember watching my oldest son play through this, and I'm not looking forward to this at all.
A corruptor.
Okay, so we've got a Watcher, a Scrapper, a Corruptor.
Turn back, girl! These machines are dangerous!
So there's like probably 3 watchers. Looks like there was a scrapper and a corruptor here.
Get away from that corruptor!
Okay, but there is some tall grass.
A corruptor.
Turn back, girl! These machines are dangerous!
Damn.
About to get loud.
I was gonna try to get to that scrapper and do a light attack on that. Because if I can get rid of that scrapper, those things suck. If I can get rid of that, then I might have a chance
A corruptor.
against this
Turn back,
corruptor.
girl! These machines are dangerous!
Okay, and if I can make this corruptor overheat, then I can hit the heat core. And so all corrupted machines are weak to fire. That's good to know.
Upon us this day.
All right.
It wasn't the sun risking its ass down here.
Well, I had some help from the gate guards, so that helped. But getting rid of that that scrapper with a stealth attack,
The cream of the crop.
that definitely helped.
Approach.
Just waiting for the watchers to get nearby and meleeing those helped.
Girl, come closer.
I'll tuck that away.
Guy, shut up. I need stuff and things.
So, will you open the gate for me now?
You heard her! Open the gates!
So that wasn't as difficult
to Captain Balon.
as I was
Where
expecting
you
it
headed,
to be.
West! To Meridian!
Open the gates!
The Way of Broken Stones is a hard run, even in the best of times. You might want to have a word with Captain Balon. He came from Meridian not long ago. You find him in the fort, on a balcony to the left overlooking the valley.
Okay, thanks.
We're the ones who should be thanking you for taking down those machines. Walk in light, Nora.
That's all there is in Banuk lands.
I heard you talking about trouble in Banuk lands.
Was that out loud? Ears must be getting worn down from all those long leg blasts. But you heard right. I'm fresh back from the cut, looking for better scavenging and better shards.
I guess you didn't find them up there?
Not with the Banuk wailing about new machines and talking spirits and their purses frozen shut. What's a trade route without trade? It's just a route.
Congratulations, you figured it out.
New machines and talking spirits? I'm interested.
Thought as much, just looking at you. Don't say you weren't warned. There's a slip of a trail through the northeastern mountains, past what we call the Grave Horde. You won't miss it. You'll find what passes for a town on the other side. Maybe someone there can talk you out of it.
Maybe. Maybe not. Thanks for the information.
Stirring up tensions. I'm keeping my eyes open.
Okay, he told me to go talk to this dude. Now, the side quest into the Frozen Wilds, I'm guessing that is, maybe the Frozen Wilds DLC? But he told me to go talk to, yeah, this dude.
Captain Balon, the guard at the gate said you'd been to Meridian recently. What can I expect on the trail?
Nothing good. More machines all the time, and our scouts report corruption that way as well. So much for sealing things off. Keep to the roads. They're safe enough. Though after what you did at the gate, I'll wager you don't scare easy. It's a good quality. I could put it to use, if you don't mind a quick jaunt back east. I know it's bold of me to ask a favor after you just did one, but
it is.
I can offer you answers in return. If there's anything you need to know about the Sundom.
Yeah, I need to get going.
I've got to get going. Thanks for the information.
One moment. If you find yourself heading back toward the Sacred Land, there's something you could do for me.
Awful demanding there, guy.
I sent several patrols east when we got word of corrupted machines there. All of them confirmed my fears, so I sealed the gates. But it looks like we left some men behind when they were closed. If you could look for them, I'd appreciate it. Their last known location was near an abandoned Nora village, due east of here.
I'll keep an eye out for them if I'm over that way.
Okay, trader. Oh, so this lobs freeze bombs. Okay. Oh boy. I can get this Karja Hunter bow though. Is there any way I can... well, what do I got now? So this does... 12 damage, regular, 10 fire, and then 13 fire. So I think that's actually better than the hunting bow. So we're going to just keep what we have. Now, that next main quest is a good trek away. And my last, and this Nora quest, is way the fuck over here. So I'm not really in a good spot to really continue at all right now. Although, I do have something in my inventory. It is a fast travel pack, but you know what? It's 2:30. I've been going for nearly 3 hours. I didn't get nearly as far as I wanted to. Ooh, for a long dodge roll or short dodge roll. That'll come in handy. At least the skill tree in this game seems like it actually offers shit that's usable. Because there's so many games where it seems like there's skills that just don't matter. You know what I mean? I suppose it depends on your playstyle, but... So I can repair a damaged mount, repair any overridden machine, and increases mount health and repair speed. The main thing is, I think, going to be damage and resources. Light spear attacks have greatly increased chance to knock off armor and components. Heavy spear attacks will knock machines down faster. Ooh. Heavy spear attacks deal increased damage when Aloy's health is low. Double shot, triple shot. Increases the maximum duration of concentration and faster reload when using concentrations. All of that is good. Press R1 to perform a silent takedown on heavy and elite human enemies. 30% damage increase to strike attacks. Alright, but yeah, I think I should just call it here for now. I didn't get nearly as far as I was hoping to. Because I made it, I mean, obviously the beginning stuff was pretty easy. I made it through actually 5 quests last time, and this one I made it through 2. So I've still got, for main quest, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've got... So it must actually count these as main quests. Yeah, it counts the Nora tribe and the Oseram tribe quests as also main quests. So for the main storyline, the main quest line, it looks like there's actually 17 quests. And so for the main quest line, yeah, there's 17. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to go. So, I guess it's not so bad. Yeah, it does seem to... It doesn't help the difficulty I'm playing on. That's for damn sure. But only 14 deaths today, and I've had to take out 2 corruptors. I've had to take out... well, let's see. The first corruptor fight was like 3 striders and a corruptor. And I think I only died twice on that one. I also had to take out a corruptor, 3 watchers, and a scrapper. And then I also had to take out 3 watchers and 2 scrappers while my respawn point was directly in the middle of where they're at. So, all in all, only 14 deaths is not bad. That's better than the 31 I had Sunday. But we're making progress, so that's a plus. This has been fun though, and honestly, I'm enjoying the challenge. It can get a little frustrating, you know, when you die over and over again, but I'm trying to push the frustration out. And so, like with the striders and the 3 watchers, right? It's like, okay, I'm spawned directly in the center of them, run away. You know, the corrupted watchers, 3 hits with my spear, they're down. They're fairly easy to dodge, and they don't really have ranged attacks, so I don't really worry about them a whole lot. And so with the scrappers, finding out, you know, also that I could take them out with a 1-hit stealth shot, that was a big deal. So I was able to kind of piece together with each death more of a strategy and figure out what was working and what wasn't. And, you know, so rather than just get frustrated that I'm dying,
I don't want to face my father.
Rather than just get frustrated that I'm dying, you know, it's like, okay, let's learn from each death and figure out, you know, and remember what worked and what didn't, and go from there. So that's gonna be it for the day. I do need a thumbnail still. I don't have any idea for that. Because I didn't really go through a whole lot of cutscenes today, but I have an idea for a thumbnail if it's still there. Nope, the corruptor body is gone. That's unfortunate. I was gonna go into the photo mode and take a screenshot with the corruptor body, but that's not there anymore. Something in the mountain, yeah. Actually, that would work, because there was them couple cutscenes there. So, tomorrow night we'll be back in the Grim Gamers chat for what is it now? Part 6 of Steel Rising. And then I will be back again Sunday and Wednesday next week for part 3 and 4 of this playthrough. And yeah, obviously I feel like this game is going to kind of follow a lot of the way a lot of games do. You get your initial bulk of your setup story in the beginning, and then once you get into the mid game, you're going to grind for a while before you really get any more story of sustenance. But it's we got some more nuggets, and I'm interested to see where the story goes from here, but also given the difficulty, it might be a while before we get there. But yeah, we're just going to keep plugging away, and I will see you all tomorrow in the Grim Gamers chat, and right back here again on Sunday. So, Grim, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you've enjoyed this game so far. And for those of you on YouTube, there will be a subscribe button up there and a playlist. Every bit of this playthrough is going to go into a playlist, so you can check it all out there if you're interested. And you can also join the Grimbeards Discord. There's a link for that in the description below. And at this point, that's about all I got left. So until next time, stay suave.